Hey everybody, Mary here. So we've heard a lot about questions that pertain to how do I start a conversation with someone I don't really know that well? How do I approach them without sounding sleazy or fake or just disingenuous? But I've heard this question of, like, what else can I be doing to continue a connection with someone after that initial, acceptance, say, of a LinkedIn connect request or that they, wrote back and said, yeah, happy to stay in touch with you. Like, what do you do to really advance the relationship forward? There are a few different ways that you can take to advance the relationship. But I would say it doesn't have to be a really in-depth, mind-blowing conversation each and every time. Quite often, your acts of service really carry substantial weight and meaning to moving a relationship forward. I know that some examples of moving a relationship forward from networking, as you're getting to know a person and what they're interested in, what their goals are and how that might match up with your interests, you want to be on the lookout for opportunities that really help you be of service to the other person. And it's not in a way that you're doing service because you want to get a favor back, but genuinely, if you are looking to build a relationship, a friendship online, you do things just like your regular friends. You don't necessarily do it for a payback, and you want to help others. And that's really like the attitude that you need to have as you are working on your online relationships. A few great examples of moving it forward in a relationship over time is you are learning about the person and what kind of organizations or hobbies that they have. Perhaps you want to, contribute to their favorite nonprofit or, favorite cause, simple donation. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could be a gesture of your time or some resource that you might be connected to that that this organization might really benefit from. It could be something like that. It could also even be as simple as sharing an article or a blog post or word of a conference that is looking for a speaker of a certain background and expertise, and you just happen to think that they're pretty amazing and that they should go for it. You can nominate them for that. Same things go for awards. On the other side of the spectrum, it may not have to be that grand. It could be something like forwarding them that article or that magazine clipping that was interesting, and it was something that you guys had just talked about a few months before when you had met. So it can be as simple as that. The idea here is that you are looking to continue your interaction and connection with the person. In part, some of it is through dialogue and meeting, but sometimes it could just be through simple acts that you're doing. So I would love to know more about what has worked for you. What do you find to be helpful as you are trying to move your relationship and connection forward with someone you don't know well or at all online? And what kind of examples have really helped you? Drop me a message here. Would love to learn more, and we'll talk soon.